Welcome back to the Divested Zealot response channel. This is yours truly, the Black Alpha Lion Roar. Go ahead, do us a favor, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Let's get right into today's topic. As you know, this channel we deal with these divestors, and primarily today we want to talk about Divested Zealot. And in this video, we're going to show you how what we're going to call her Diarrhea Zealot. Diarrhea Zealot, because she talks so much shit from her mouth. And you know her breath smells like hot shit. I mean, literally, her breath smells like diarrhea. And that's why we're going to call this evil witch Diarrhea Zealot. Now, for those who don't know, she has a YouTube channel, and the only thing she do on her channel is talk about black men, how black men are dusties, they are no good. She even says that she hates little black boys. We did a video upon that when she was talking about she don't like little black boys, saying that little black boys shouldn't hug her around her waistline. She hate black men, so she says. But we know that this woman is full of BS. Everything she says is a lie. I don't believe nothing that come out of her mouth. She claims that she's married to a white man. This woman is not married to a white man, and I would bet my last dollar upon it that this woman is not married, period. No man in his right mind would marry a woman with a foul, nasty, diseased mouth like Diarrhea Zealot. Now, one thing I want to talk about, she do not show her face. And you know why? Because she's running a scam. This woman is running a scam on black females. And she is exploiting the black community no different than how white people exploited the black community during slavery. She is exploiting the black community. And we're going to break that down in this video. Now, this is her Instagram that you see before you. And she has to date, she has 1,051 followers. So if you look at her post, it's just the same old rhetoric that she run. Images of black men, showing black men and, in derogatory states, showing black men, like there's one, she's showing a black man with dirty fingernails and, just whatever she can think of. She goes to the bottom of the trash bin and she picks out the worst images of black men that she can find. Now, mind you, if I was petty like a Divested Zealot, I could do the same thing. Simply Googling the worst pictures of black women with hair weave and long fingernails and fighting on World Star Hip Hop. And I could easily show the stats of black women at the abortion clinics having the highest rates of killing their own babies. But that's not helping anyone. And that wouldn't be pushing the black community forward, because I'm not like this demon who is, at this point, she's an outcast to the black community. She claims that she's a part of some imaginary divested community that does not exist. It only exists on YouTube, at the bottom of YouTube, for that matter. So she's not a part of anything. She's a invisible avatar, because she will not show her face. So that means she's a coward. She don't believe in the things that she say, because if she did, she would stand 10 toes beside everything that she says, but she doesn't, because she just running her mouth. Diarrhea at the mouth. So let's analyze why she won't show her face. There's plenty of reasons, but the main reason is because she know that if she show her face, people will be able to call her out on her bullshit. The number one thing she says that she's married to a white man. Now we know this woman is not married to no white man. And she know that if she shows her face, someone will recognize her and they'll say, I know her. She's not married to no white man. She's making all of these things up. And she's fooling all of these females. You know that by now she should have been shown her face. And it's just sad how black people can be so gullible at times. They are allowing this woman to exploit them for their money, because at the end of the day, she's the only one benefiting from the divestment movement. As a matter of fact, all of these various low down, low key divester channels, who they're not that popular as Cynthia G and them, but they starting to get some buzz on the internet. They don't got the millions of followers yet. They'll never be able to get to the rank of the millions because their message is not marketable. She can't make what she's saying commercial. That's why she doesn't show her face, because she can't stand beside these words and still go out in public and keep a job. You know, because everything she says about the white man is zaddy, and black women who cape for black men and who support the black community are mammies. But the same thing that she calls black women who support black men like they should, she called them a mammy. But she don't show her face because she know that the white man who she works for and the YouTube that she promotes this garbage on, she know that the real mammy is her white zaddy. Her white zaddy will reprimand her if she shows her face, and then he sees her on his job. She's going to get fired by zaddy, who will be a mammy. So really, that's totally hypocritical for her to call a black woman who supports a white man, a black man, a mammy. But the white man she hides her face from because she knows that he will be a mammy and will reprimand her, and she will lose her job if she shows her face. So her message is hypocritical and contradictory because she's hiding from white zaddy. So she don't show her face for that reason. Another reason is because she's ugly. Let me tell you something about female nature. When women are confident in the way they look, they want their whole entire world to see them. But she's an ugly woman, and she don't want to show her face because she know people like me are going to clown her. And she's damn skippy, because if I ever see her, I'm going to clown her. So she's not going to show her face because she knows that she's a 200-pound ugly gorilla. You can tell by the sound of her voice. She's an ugly woman. And all of those women that's on her panel, they're ugly women as well. And that's why none of them will show their face, because these are ugly women in their mid-50s. Her voice sounds like she got to be pushing at least 60 years old. She's too damn old to be acting the way she do. So that's another reason why she won't show her face. So hear me now. Now, let's show you how she's scamming these ignorant black women who are following her. Let's go to her Patreon. Now, check this out. Diarrhea Zealot, she got a Patreon that you see before you. And she got different membership levels. Now, you can come in at $5 a month. So that's the mammy. The mammy price is $5 a month. The fence sitter, a woman who not so sure if she's ready to go full blast divestment, her membership price will be $8 per month. And then she got the Divested Savage. And their membership fee is $10 per month. Now let's do some calculations. So she got 504 patrons. All right. Now check this out. If you multiply 504 times, let's say everyone signed up for like $10 per month. So you calculate 10 times 504. Let's round it off to around $5,000 per month. Now it's 12 months in a year. So if you multiply 5,000 times 12, and we're going to round it up. We're going to say that some of them paid $8. Some of them paid $5 per month. So 5,000 times 12, you're coming in at around about, let's say anywhere between $55K and $60,000 that this woman has made off of these ignorant, gullible, foolish black women. And all of this woman does is run the same game every show. She don't change up her topics. It's the same name calling and dusty this and dusty that. The same old rhetoric. If you've seen one of her shows, you have seen all 100 plus episodes that this woman has done, because she don't change up anything. It's the same old trick. It's the same old formula each and every time. So essentially, she has turned this into a job. This woman right here, for all black women know, this is how Divested Zealot look. They haven't even seen her face. She's just this little avatar sipping on tea. And that's all they know about Divested Zealot. They haven't even seen her face. And she has turned this to a job. Not to mention the cash apps that she receives every show. Now, when you add all of that up, this woman, she's banking in big bucks off exploiting black men and the black community. Because she just don't talk about the black men. She also talks about the black community, period. She also talks about the black community, period. Now, this is her latest post on her community post on her channel, and she's talking about the latest incident of Joe Rogan using the N-word. Now, I don't want to talk about that, but that's what she's talking about. Now, let's read a little bit what she had to say. And it reads, "I told ya folks are getting exhausted and numb to the excessive 'we is victims' chant from the most degenerate group on the planet." Look at her she calls black people the most degenerate group on the planet. So that means she's talking just like the KKK. You see, this woman, man, the black community, we got to do a lot of work. Like, these are traitors. People like her are traitors. You see, and usually when the empire falls and the power changes over, traitors are hunted down. Now, she thinks that the white man kingdom will always be. That's why she thinks she can get away with the things that she say, because she's hiding behind this avatar. Only thing she's doing is talking shit behind her avatar. And she, along with the other women who have these divester channels like Lexus Exodus, Miss Archduchess, Divested Zealot, they are the only ones that are benefiting from this. Now, I want all of these black female so-called divestors to hear this. The only person benefiting from this is Divested Zealot. She is the only one that's making money. This is her latest video from like a day or two ago. The same old, you see the title, "Woo, the system ain't playing with you, we're the kings." So they use like, as you see, slang like kings, and She refers to the black man's male phallus as shit logs. And they say naker and nignogs. So only thing she's doing is she's taking the same rhetoric and the same racist names that she learned from white supremacists, and she's spewing the same racial hate, but in a black woman's body. Now, this is nothing new because these same type of black females existed during the time of slavery. She is the real mammy. You see, everything she do, she tries to take it and reshape it and change the meaning. A mammy is someone who capes for the white man, the white race. She claims that she is divested from the black community. But last I checked on the map, I've never seen a place called divested land. So this divested movement thing is not a movement. It's a fantasy on YouTube. And that's where it's stuck. And that's where it will forever be. Because you know why it's not a movement? Have you ever seen a movement where the people don't show their faces? That's letting you know this is just bitter black women with no man, no husband, no good looks, sitting up on the internet, complaining and complaining. And it's good that they are coming out because they just letting us know what time it is. You know, I'm actually glad that a woman like Divested Zealot exists. So black men will know what we are actually dealing with. You see? And I'm glad that she's around as well because all of the women that follow her, they are getting played. And I sit back and laugh because after each show, she goes and do her Discord show on her Patreon. And they are paying every month to a woman they haven't even seen. She's playing to their emotional fiddle. The strings on their emotional fiddle, she's playing the same tune each and every time, and they're sitting there giving her their money. She is exploiting these women and robbing them blind. Now, let me tell you something else about Divested Diarrhea Zealot. She is not dumb when it comes to scamming. This woman is the biggest scammer on YouTube. And I'll say it and I'm going to keep saying it. She is the only one benefiting from all of this. She is the only one because the divestment movement is not real. These women are not married to no white men. They're not moving to no luxurious country away from black people. They are a part of the black community. They are the seed of a black man. They were born black and they're gonna die black. Whether they are race traitors or not, they always will be black. They're never gonna escape their skin. So they may as well get used to it. She can talk all the shit she wants. She can talk all the shit she wants, but no member. She can talk all the shit she wants, but no member of the white race is going to look at her nothing different than what she calls black men. And she knows that. And all of them know that. They don't got nowhere to go. They just running their mouth. Women without their men, if they want to separate from black men, then guess what? They just put themselves in open danger for men of other races to commit predatory sexual acts upon them. I want to see them get on the bus, go down to Mexico, walk down the street so the Mexican cartel can kidnap all of them and rape all of them. Because that's the only thing that'll happen. Without no male support. Once you tell the world that you don't need your men, then guess what? You are an open target for every man on the planet. Where they gonna go? This is nothing but a fantasy they are running game. They know damn well they're not gonna go up in the white community and marry all the white men and the white women gonna be single while these black women marry all of their white men. It's a fantasy. And the only one benefiting from this is Divested Zealot. And that's why she will not come from behind that avatar, because she knows that it's a dirty, rotten game that she's playing. And here's something else. And when the shit hit the fan, mark my words, it's going to come out. Once these women find out that she is not none of that she's been saying, they're going to turn on her. I guarantee you. And they're going to go into hiding, and you won't hear it from them no more, because they're going to be too embarrassed. It's going to come out. This woman is a liar. She's not married to no white man. She claimed that she got 2 biracial daughters. She is lying. She claimed that she never had sex with a black man before. She's lying. And once the shit hit the fan, once the curtain is rolled back and you see this woman, and then you discover that all this while she's been this ugly, overweight, obese female, everybody is going to be laughing. And that's why she's hiding her face, because it's all a hoax and a one big scam. So Divested Zealot, your time is up. The clock is ticking. And once they discover what you really are, then you're going to have to leave the country, because they're going to be coming for you. I mark my words. You heard it here first from the Alpha Black Lion. And with that, we're going to end this video. And all of you women that want to keep following Divested Zealot, go right ahead. Keep giving all of your money to her, because she is the only one benefiting from this. She is the only one getting cash apps. She is the only one getting the patrons monthly payments. She done made about $50,000 or $60,000 on these females and haven't even shown her face. That's the biggest scam ever. And with that, this is the Alpha Black Lion signing out. And until we do it again, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. This is the Alpha Black Lion Roar signing out. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section below. And until we do this again, Divested Diarrhea Zealot, go to hell.